purpose of this video is to show you how to use Papercut to print. Papercut is how our district controls the printing that's going on for students and for staff. Students by default cannot print in color. They can only print in black and white. If students need for some project to print in color, I would put in a ticket for that, a tech ticket, and speak to one of the people at central office. Teachers can print in color. There's an extra screen where they're going to ask you, did you really mean to print in color? Do you really need to print in color? So, the application we use for this is called PC Client. I have it over here on my dock. If for some reason it were not there, I would go, Applications, and I would find PC Client, and I would drag it over and drop it on the dock, so I have it there. One of the tricks to printing is remembering to open up Papercut first before you print. I'm going to exit it right now, and I'll open it. So I'll click on it, and over on the right side of my screen, a menu will come up that says Balance for L. Walsh. Now, you don't have $10 worth of printing capability. You've got what you need, so don't worry about that. That's just an arbitrary number. What we're going to do then is it's open, it's ready for me to print. I'm going to go to this black and white document, and I'm going to ask it to print. I'm choosing purposely right now a color printer. I have a black and white printer in my room, but I want to show you a menu that comes up. If I ask to print to a black and white printer and I'm already logged in to Papercut, I shouldn't have any menus come up and ask me anything. It'll just print. If I print to a color printer, though, even though it's black and white, the first thing that may happen is it asks me to log in. Now, my login credentials are my LDAP credentials, the same as for PowerSchool or my webmail. While you're logging in, you might want to put always for remember and don't ask me to log in again. This doesn't stick very well, but it's worth a try. After that, if I'm printing to a color printer, it may simply print because this is just black and white and it's able to determine that. It may ask me, do you want to print in color, especially if there's any color on this document. If I want to know before I get up and go to the printer, did it print? I can go up here to Details, log in, go down to Recent Print Jobs, and there is my print job, and it says it printed. So I can go ahead and go get it. You don't have to log in here and check. I just hate to waste a trip of going to the printer. So that's why I do it. Okay. Now, what happens if I print in color? I'm going to open my color picture of my dog, and I'm going to hit print. And I'm definitely don't want two-sided. And when I hit print on this picture, it is going to give me a message, a window, which says, color print job, consider printing in grayscale. This print job is in color. You can save money by printing it in grayscale. Do you want to convert it? If you really meant to print in color, you're going to say, no, I don't want you to convert it. I'm going to say yes, because I don't really need this picture in color. And again, if you want to be sure it printed, you can always go up here and look at recent print jobs and make sure that the JPEG actually printed, and it did. So pretty much that's how Papercut works. Now, there are a couple more things that you might want to know about as far as printing goes. If you're trying to print and your printer is, you've changed buildings and your printer is not showing up, what I would do is go into self-service portal right here and go to RSU13 printing and click update printers. And what will happen is it will reach out looking for all the printers in the building and connecting to them. That means the printers in your previous building will disappear. Usually within 20 minutes or so of entering a building, this will happen without your having to do anything. But if you're in a hurry and you can't see the printer you need, this is your first line of defense. Now, if you're printing at home or if you've updated the printers and those printers are still not showing up, you can always go up to System Preferences, go to Printers and Scanners, and you can manually add a printer. Let's say you've just walked into South School, you got to print something in a hurry for whatever reason, your printers are not showing up. You can hit Add, choose the printer that you want, choose the @Papercut, and then you can click Add. And there you go. All right? So I accidentally added 2 copies of the admin. Doesn't really matter. All righty. Those are important things to know. This adding printer is also what you would do to add your home printer. So you will see that when I'm at home, I can add my wireless printer as well, the same way. It does have to be a wireless printer. I think that's all you need to know about Papercut. When you're on your iPad, you have an app called RSU13 Printing. Same thing, you need to open that first. Click on that little web clip before you try to print. Same for your kids. So when you're working with them, same thing. They need to be able to log in order to print.